What's up? It's Matt.
And Willow.
And we're watching Fate Zero, episode 19, where Justice Dwells.
Yeah.
We're continuing Emiya Kuritsigu's backstory.
Yes. After his crazy backstory where everyone turned into zombies and he killed his dad.
Yeah. And what's her face? I can't think of her name. Shirley.
Is that her name?
Shirley, yeah, the one who
I completely forgot.
The zombified girl.
Oh, Shirley was the zombified girl. Yeah, never mind. I was trying to think of, we don't know the name of the scary
girl.
hot lady who
Yeah, came in and
I wanted to say adopted. Kind of both.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, no, he
not
wasn't
abducted.
willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember if they said her name,
I
honestly.
don't think they did.
And she was hired by the mage group, I believe.
Yes, we had the mages, we had the church. None of it was pretty.
Yeah.
So
anyway, you got anything else to say about the backstory?
I'm worried that we're gonna see his ribs come out and be made into bones.
Well, we already know that happens.
I guess that's
it won't
true.
Be,
they might not even show us, but yeah,
all right.
I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, let's get into it.
He's been the most mysterious character for. Oh, maybe we're seeing that right now.
This looks post-operation.
Yeah, this isn't the kind of operating room you want to wake up in.
魔術師はその刻印の痛みを坊やのお父さんは随分と的確な名前をつけてくれたもんだ
So I feel like you got on here willingly. I don't think it's that crazy.
Oh, no, I
切断と結合一度切れて結び直した糸は結び目の部分だけ太さが変わるだろう全部で66発大事に使うんだね
It's a lot of shots.
That is a lot of shots. Natalia.
Yo, watch out for those boxes.
I know, dude. He's done for. I like that she was just a distraction.
Yeah.
He just looks like a little guy.
I think he is a little guy.
He is a little guy.
Shirley.
Oh no, not Shirley. That was fun.
Baby's first toy.
That's crazy. Oh man. The big gun. He did not get to come. Don't kick the gun. Wait a second.
Yeah, that's not proper gun safety.
No. I have a feeling gun safety is not like the top priority. I mean, maybe it has to be.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing a lot with the guns, you know?
That's true. Jesus.
I mean, he's caught quite a few bodies.
No, the life of a killer. Oh, don't do that. Oh, Jesus.
Dang.
God damn.
今回のような連中を世界中からすべて殺し尽くすそんなことがもしできたら叶うかもしれんが冗談だ
Damn, if only there was a big thing to grant wishes.
Yeah. Is his wish to kill all the bad people? Because, I mean, hard to make that judgment, I guess, but...
Yeah. That's what Death Note's about.
Oh, shit.
That's what she said, though. It doesn't necessarily mean that's what he's rolling with.
Yeah,
nowadays.
It's interesting that we're kind of getting like back and forth between him being a kid and him being a little older. Like, I feel like he was older in the previous scene and now he's a kid again.
Yeah.
That's odd Vorok.
Oh,
グールを増
jeez.
やす人でね。
Bee familiars?
魔
What the
術協
fuck?
会からも高額な賞金をかけられている。
ナタリア、一本もらっていいかい？
We're gonna start smoking.
君の国はいくつから吸えるんだったか。体にいいもんじゃないぞ。
Damn, he's becoming a badass.
4日後のパリ発ニューヨーク行き。こいつにボルザークが乗る。
We gonna blow up a plane?
これには私が行くよ。
Oh, jeez.
ボルザークは私が一度取り逃がしている獲物でね。後始末は自分でやるのが筋だろ。
Or is she gonna
ナタリ
die?
アでも失敗よ。
He's an edgy looking little guy.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna, I don't know, try to eat someone on the plane.
ニューヨークには奴も客席までは蜂を持ち込めない。
今回は
口
Yeah,
を選
bring his
ぶ坊
bees
やだ。
in the cabin.
Don't think she's gonna kill him in the cabin?
It seems like it. Oh, kid. Watch out.
聞こえるかい？
Oh, she's down in
Oh,
the...
she ain't even in the cabin.
OK。旅行だ。
Is that what it looks like on a plane when you're down there?
I guess so.
Next plane I gotta
Comment
find a
below
way
if you've
down
been
there.
down in the cargo hold of a plane. Oh, she's back up. You could just...
How do you know who the ally is?
That's
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying.
guess that guy.
It's that guy. He just looks like that. Got his ass.
Dang.
Was it that easy?
And get a ginger ale or something.
Damn, wasn't even close. I thought we were gonna throw down on the plane and she was gonna die.
Well, easy executed mission.
Unless he's actually the bees.
Dang.
Damn.
運び出す準備は？
What if he starts moving?
もう足は用意できてる。お医者様がいれば OK だ。
Dang,
無
you
免許
got
で
an
やるの
ambulance
か？
for this?
Oh my god, she's a doctor now. Oh no, he's real. Uh-oh. Wait, where'd the bees come from?
ナタリア、
Oh no, he had bees inside him?
面倒なこと。
That's
Yikes.
disgusting. Oh god.
自分の体内にナタリア、脱出を。
This is
何
not
フィー
good.
ト上空だと思ってるんだ。あいにくスカイダイビングの準備は
You just
してる。
gotta camp out down here. Oh wait, the plane's gonna go down.
Hmm.
こりゃまずい。
Sky France is going down.
まさか。
私は帰るよ。
Huh?
必ず生きて帰る。ボルザークの死体を担いでね。
Do we need his corpse?
何か言うことは？
I think you get paid, maybe.
Oh, I guess.
それでいい。ふかふかのベッドを用意して待ってておくれ。
I like seeing him react emotionally because he's
Yeah.
so like...
I was just gonna
In the
say
vein.
something about that because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't do that anymore.
聞こえているかい坊や。
お約束だろう。
Who's this fuckhead?
オッケー。まず喜ばしい話としちゃ。
Looks like an arms
とり
dealer.
あえずまあまだ生きてる。飛行機の
Or something
方も無事
dealer.
だ。コックピットには割合簡単にたどり着けたんだが、結局噛まれずに済んだのは私だけだ。乗員乗客300人。残らず偶
It's a lot of ghouls.
Yeah.
コックピ
That's
ッ
a
ト
lot
か
of
ら
dead
取り合いに
innocent
は隔てた
people.
向こう側はすでに空飛ぶ死の都って
Ghouls
わ
night
け。
out.
ゾッとしないね。さてこの後ろのバケモンたちをどうするか。
それは心配しなくても、こっちで手を打ってやるよ。
Oh shit, he's got it worked out.
空港まであと50分ちょっと。
What if you just don't land at the airport?
おや、しばらく話し相手になっておくれ。
Mm,
構わないよ。
I guess
Oh.
that's not safe.
yeah, I guess you'd have to find somewhere else to actually land a plane. And they are also probably aware that because they mentioned contacting
Oh, that's
the
true.
control,
That's
and
true.
like they would notice if a plane's just flying around. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Air
I was like,
traffic.
maybe you put it in the water and then she escapes, but I don't know. These bees are crazy.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the best bet, honestly. Because you think you can drown all
Like
the
it-
bees.
yeah, I feel like you gotta drown them.
大概の殺し屋が数年がかりで身につける覚悟なんだ。 坊やはそれを最初から持ち合わせて
That is crazy.
Yeah, that little guy's born for this.
素質に沿ったなりわいを選ぶってのが、そんなのはただの機械、ただの現象だ。人の生き方とは程遠い。普通男の子を鍛えるのは父親の役目なんだけどね。その、なんだ。坊やの場合、
あんたは僕の父親のつもりで。
男女を間違えるなよ、失礼なやつめ。せめて母親と言い直せ。それなりに面白おかしいもんだったよ。家族みたいなのと一緒ってのは。
僕もあんたのことをまるで母親みたいに思ってた。
次に会う時に気恥ずかしくなるようなことをそう続けざまに言うのはやめろ。
Why do I feel like he about to blow up the plane?
調子が狂うね。
I mean,
あと20分
they're
か
giving that
そこ
vibe a
に
little bit that they're not
土
gonna
壇
see
場で
each
大
other
笑い
again.
なんぞしてミスったら死ぬんだぞ私は。
ごめんよ、悪かった。
Yeah, I have a feeling.
その後はどうするつもりだ？
失業したら今度こそ本当に母親ごっこしかやることがなくなるな。
Dang, that's kind of sad.
That is really sad. Yeah, he's about to blow up a plane. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Get out of the way, seagulls!
あんたは僕の本当の
Damn. That's fucked.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. her.
見
Damn.
ていてくれたかい？シャレ。今度もまた殺したよ。父さんと同じように殺したよ。君の時みたいなヘマはしなかった。僕は大勢の人を救ったよ。
This is crazy.
ナタリアが着陸に成功してしまったら。ふざけるな！ふざけるな！バカ野郎！僕は
Makes a little bit more sense now when he's like, yo, being with Iris Vale or whatever will
Yeah.
always bring pain because he's had to kill like
I know,
everyone
like
he cared
everybody
about.
that he cares about. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. What a fucked up back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm curious now why crashing into the ocean wouldn't really work, but I guess that risks still ghouls and stuff.
The
'cause I don't know
bees
if they'd
could get
die
free. Yeah, the
in
ghouls
water.
might be alive underwater. Like,
And she'd probably still die crashing in the ocean.
yeah, this is the cleanest way for sure.
Yeah.
But, oh man. That was rough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh.
She was pretty much like adult Emiya for the most part. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man. I did really like their dynamic. I feel like because of how like kind of cold killer they both are, like I feel like sometimes it scenes like that I'll like tear up kind of like I feel like I wasn't quite like that far, but we only had one episode to really build up their connection. I feel like they did a really good job with the episode. Like
Yeah.
their banter and everything was really good. And yeah, I really liked seeing an Emiya who like is still he's like been a killer the whole time, but I liked seeing him be more emotional.
Yeah.
And his breakdown at the end where he's talking to Shirley is really, really good.
Yeah, you can see exactly how he got to the point he's at now.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, I feel like that, I don't know, that's what you want out of the backstory to encompass
for
everything.
sure.
Especially from a character like him who's like, I don't know, mysterious or cold or whatever. Like, you don't get anything from adult Emiya of like
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
other than when he actually says why he's doing it. Like, you don't get an idea of that unless you see the backstory. So
Yeah. I think it's really interesting too, thinking about him and Saber is kind of like I'm trying to remember more like the king conversation, but
Mhm.
she's like, I need to like I was so strong, but so many of my people died and I want to like bring all my people back. Like I feel like she kind of, again, I'm not like remembering it right, but she's kind of like a tragic hero,
Yeah.
and Emiya's also kind of like a tragic, like I've had to kill all these people to save all these other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There's probably a much better way to like put that thought together. But I like that they're both kind of like these tragic, like greater good characters, and I think it's interesting that they're beefing kind of, but like they're
Yeah.
gonna have to work together.
Yeah, they have like very heroic goals, but they like fail or have to give something up in some
Yes,
way.
that's
to
maybe
get
a
there.
better way to put
So
it.
like on one hand they're the same, but then clearly they, obviously they fight on and disconnect on the methods to get there. But
Yeah, but both of their wishes too are like seem to be, even if Emiya's actual wish isn't get rid of all the bad people, him and Saber are both like using their wishes for like the greater good of
Yeah.
their people or
Yeah,
of
that's what I
humanity.
mean.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
yeah, that's why I think their team dynamic works really well, because it's like such an interesting dynamic with the perspectives of like how you go about doing the whole thing. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man. Yeah,
good
and
stuff.
all the stuff he's now. I like want to go back and watch the early episodes where he's talking to Irisville too, because I feel like all his stuff is gonna hit a lot harder.
Yeah, all his ominous like
Yeah, everyone I care about dies. Like
Yeah.
it like felt kind of edgy at the beginning, but like I still liked it. But now it's like, oh god.
Yeah, now it makes more sense.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
You have much else to throw in there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't have a ton. It was mostly, more or less, it was kind of the backstory I expect. Like she's not in the picture.
Yeah.
He's a hardened assassin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I didn't really think about like I expected him more to have guilt from like killing his dad,
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
which he didn't have any of, but he had guilt for not killing Shirley because she infected everyone else at the village, which I think is interesting. So
Yes.
it's like that. I feel like really makes sense for his mentality.
sure.
Like he stopped the problem when he killed his dad, and
Yeah,
he's
there was
like
never-
proud of that.
There was never once guilt for his dad.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like Natalia was a little more like, I feel kind of bad that your dad died.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah.
I think that's kind of like leans into what she was saying though, like, oh, you're good at this, and I'm
Yes.
like, I'm fine at it, but like,
Yeah.
like he probably wouldn't have been in a position where he has to lose, like essentially, like she screwed up in some way, which is what got to this point. Adult Emiya ain't screwing up. He ain't
Yeah.
playing around.
I think he's a really interesting character. I'm trying to think of like a character like Emiya in another thing that's like a killer who like doesn't have guilt for doing things like killing his dad. Like I feel like always like the brooding assassin. Like I can't even think of like specifically like a
I don't know.
comparison, but like
The Punisher or something, maybe, but he's a little
Maybe.
different. But
Yeah,
like
that-
that was the first one that came to mind.
that's
As
like
someone who's
yeah,
like
that's like
kinda
maybe a good
proud
example
of
actually.
killing.
Yeah, but like a character that like is doing it, like he clearly has like a good moral path overall,
Yeah.
and he has the guilt for Shirley, which makes him like more of a good guy, but then like he has the no guilt. Like I feel like usually characters like this, it would be really easy to write him as having guilt for his dad. Like,
Yeah.
and so it's just like so interesting the way he's set up, and I feel like it's both like he's like a believable character, but he's also like a weird character. I don't know. It's so
Yeah.
interesting. I like him a lot. I feel like a lot of the character choices in Fate are pretty unique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying it a lot. Like Kotomi Nikire is also like a super weird, interesting character. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah, and then we'll next episode we'll get back into the
Yeah,
actual Holy
I do need
Grail.
Waver and Ryder back in my life. I've been
Yeah.
missing them.
Yeah, we only got 4 squads left, right?
Yeah, we've got we were talking about this a couple episodes ago that we've
Yeah.
only got the 4, and Irisville's probably gonna die. No, I don't want her to die, but
We'll see.
is she lying on the floor in the thumbnail of the next episode?
Well, yeah, but that's her circle
Oh,
in her apartment.
she'll heal.
or whatever,
Her and Saber.
on the concrete.
Maybe she'll be okay if Saber kisses her.
She has to stay close.
She has to stay close. They have
How
to stay
close on it?
How close?
Unspecified.
They could get pretty close. They get pretty close.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let us know what you think about Emiya. He's a very cool character.
Oh yeah, that just reminded me. Another thing I like about Emiya.
Yes.
I feel like it's weird that this connected from kissing Saber, but like that made me think of
So I'm
Maya
here-
and his whole situation for
Yeah.
a second. But I think it's like I feel like a lot of people in like Emiya's kind of like character trope,
Yeah.
like don't want a relationship or anything. They're very
That
like cold.
too.
But I think it's like more realistic that they crave some sort of connection, like that.
Yeah.
People want connection and want a relationship usually, and I feel like the fact that he has someone like Maya because he doesn't feel like he can be with like Iris Fail, like to me that just makes him a more realistic character.
No,
'cause
it's
I don't
super
think
interesting.
normal people typically can just be like, oh, I'm a cold-hearted assassin now. I don't want any, love or
Yeah.
connection or anything.
Yeah, you can even infer, like, I don't know, it seems like him and Maya are kind of a similar age, but like it's interesting even think about Maya in like when Natalia was talking about always working alone,
Mm-hmm.
and like clearly Maya is more than just like a random hired gun,
Yeah,
like
I
they
think
have history.
probably they had a similar situation.
Yeah,
but
which
Maya
is
wasn't
also
a child.
really interesting. Like, I think it's also a good sign with a show where like we're probably never going to get a backstory for Maya,
Yeah.
but like it's cool that I'm thinking about that and being like, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
And you can kind of like after seeing this, you can understand where Maya would come into this
Yes.
play. But
Yeah, and I just have to say too, I'm so excited. I don't know when. It's probably when and not if, but like I don't know when or if we'll end up watching the next show. But I'm
Mhm.
like so excited to see how like there's a generation or like how this. I don't know. It just seems so cool.
yeah,
So yeah, but let us know if you guys in the comments have any characters that like Emiya, like thoughts about Emiya's character or other characters that he reminds you of, that sort of thing.
yeah.
Let us know. If you don't, that's fine. But I'd be very interested to hear how people feel about him because he's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
with
we'll
that,
see you on the next one.
See you next time to see who freaking wins. Probably not next episode.
Oh.
Soon.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.